everyone dead, though.
Yeah, I'll have another one for them.
So a separate brilliant energy bow?
Yeah. No. I'm getting brilliant energy put on my bow now.
Oh, okay. Let me see how that works.
I think it's +5.
That's +4.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a biggie.
It's a 16th level power. He does not have continual flame. He does not have gaseous
31.
form.
36.
Yeah, it's a DC 36 to craft.
What is it? What craft skill is it?
Bowyer.
No, don't have that. Sorry, dude.
He's got a +12 with a with a potion and somebody aiding him. He could get another 7, which is +19.
19. Yeah. No, it'll go to Barter Town. That's all.
Can the buckler in Donovan's cloak, does
Yes.
that craft magic arms and armor, or is that craft wondrous item?
Either.
Okay.
It'd be clothing or armor.
Can he give it to Lokrik to do?
Yep.
Okay.
He's got a +25 magic armor with help, and a potion is +32. Like, he'll eventually spend the ranks, but
32. He's just all he wants is to get the +5.
Here's what you can do. You could
Why circle it?
craft a +2 in-item circlet that has craft bowyer in it.
Yeah.
That will cost $4,000. Then his
That'll be
bonus. Then his bonus is +25.
We don't have anybody who does. I don't think we have a single wondrous item person anymore.
No, but you could
Who's to
probably
buy
buy a 8,000 gold piece item in Bartertown, right?
Yeah, so you could for $8,000 you can buy it.
Which would then give Lokrik a +32 with help and with a potion. So that puts us in a very minor chance of fucking up a brilliant energy bow.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, but the cost of the $8,000 circlet comes out of your share. I guess.
Yeah, but it's still cheaper than paying full price for the +4 and a +3 item.
Right. And you have that whenever you need more bow stuff done.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's
Wear my funny hat and make a bow.
Actually, let Midwick do it.
Midwick's
It would be
better at
plus-
crafting.
Yeah. So 14. I'd have a. Actually, no wait.
Midwick
no,
is
I'd be
smarter
32.
than Lokrik.
Still +32, and it'll still be +32 for me.
Midwick. Oh, I see what you mean. Midwick with bows.
Well, Midwick
It'll be
with
plus
circlet.
30 for me.
Right.
Got it.
Where, it will be high.
Yeah.
High.
Okay, let me figure out some XP for tonight, and then some of the items I guess you find on the Titans and the things that you... Are you taking stuff from your master's pile? Narcron's pile?
What's his pile?
Okay, so I'll define that.
Yeah, I need to know. Yeah, I might. Yeah, depending on what it is.
Marty,
Yep.
is killing a Titan a mythic trial?
Yeah, this was a Mythic 8, rank 8 thing. So yes, it is a trial.
Oh, baby.
Lemmy
Mythic
can now
tier
summon
5.
as a swift action, bitches!
Uh-oh.
What?
What did I do?
Everybody's got reflex, or it's not everybody. People who are
Not
tier
everybody,
5 get their
some
saves,
people-
mythic saves.
Mythic saves now.
Everybody's got evasion.
Okay, so
Evasion,
let me do that first, since you guys
All
want
right.
to talk
Well,
about it.
who's tier 5?
Ukher.
Go to...
And some other guys, but Ukher.
Meta... Oh god. No, character. Journal. Fuck. How many sheets do we have? I think it's journal.
Mythic Trials complete? No. Mythic Trials in progress? No. Where's the...
Journals records?
Journals, records, lore, mythic constellation, scroll.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Mythic
Altagar
Constellation.
gains 1 trial for defeating the King of Fomor.
Okay. Where are you looking at this?
So he's 2 out of 5 done towards his 5th tier. Lokrik actually gets his 2nd. You are now tied with Lokrik, Altagar.
Ooh.
You're bros.
Ukher. Oh, are you kidding me? He gets it?
Yes.
Ukher gets it.
Defeat the King of
Stop.
Fomor. You are
Hammer
now
time.
5 out of 5. You are 5th tier.
Lemmy gets it.
Nah, Lemmy doesn't get it. He didn't do anything that fight. What a dick.
Usually, Lemmy spends 3 or 4 minutes continuously casting buffing spells before the fight.
Yeah, Lemmy, you
All right,
you
go.
you
Go
get
kill.
your 5th trial towards rank 5. Azildan, you get your 4th trial towards rank 5. You're 1 behind. Donovan gets his 1st trial before towards rank 5. And Midwick gets his 3rd trial towards rank 4.
Yep.
It makes sense. The 2 guys that have been around the longest
Didn't
hit
die.
5 before the others do. Yeah.
Try not to die.
I'm still 3rd.
Yeah, Midwick's a little bit behind. He's a little quiet sometimes.
Yeah.
I like that Altagar is caught up, like, big time.
Yeah, he's gross actually. He's disgusting machine. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Lemmy. So quick thing, Marty.
Yep.
Lemmy's gonna drop those guys off. He's gonna come back here and then just quickly go to Yig.
No,
He's a bird.
I think this is where we end the actual game. You guys are leaving. You guys are leaving with the crafters your instructions on what you want crafted or bought, and you are leaving with the group. I guess there's a quick powwow of like who gets what item out of the backlog.
There's also the items with the angels.
Yes.
He sends. Those
Also
back
remember
with Ukher.
the +8 epic item also went to Lemmy. That should probably also
Yeah.
be considered with the.
It was a gift from Altagar. It was a loner.
Foxfire
Loner.
also reminded us that we forgot about the Ild runestone, the thing that you had attached to your belt for a while, Mark. This is Altagar's belt, but it's
Yes.
actually an armor item, and you kind of threw it back.
Yes.
I don't. Do you know where that went?
I never got rid of it.
Okay, it's still attached to you? Okay, alright. But you don't have an armor slot, that was the problem.
Yeah, I was just it was just hung into my. It was just like a belt buckle.
Okay. So, I'm just going to put under gear other, you're still carrying this thing.
Yeah. All right. Hello.
Yep. Yeah, I paste it under your gear other. Okay, divvy away.
I wanted to do something. What was it?
Adam, do you want to take lead on the divving?
Div. Oh, that's right.
Give me a second.
Lemmy wanted these guys to buy, if they're gonna go to Parter Town, to buy rods, planer rods,
Potty pages.
knowing what he's already got.
Potty pages.
There's the unidentified. It's stuff that I guess becomes identified, but then you need to figure out whether you sell it or not.
+5 dancing greatsword large.
Sell.
Oh,
It's really
So
good,
much.
but it's large.
It's useless.
not. What do you mean it's useless?
It's useless.
Let's just take a look at what dancing does. And we'll
For
ignore Ahmed for a second.
For 4 rounds it attacks. I mean, Ukher could use it, or Altagar could. throw it
Altagar's
in.
large,
Altagar
right?
can.
Yeah.
Ukher can use it.
Ukr's not large. When it's dancing,
Altagar can use it.
fights on 4 rounds, using the base attack bonus, the one who loosed it then drops. While dancing, it cannot make attacks of opportunity. The activated character is not considered armed. It's good for your monk stuff. Weapon is considered to be wielded or tended by all common maneuvers. While dancing, the weapon shares the same space. The dancing company's activated character moves means. I really don't see a reason not to actually use that thing.
Does it use the strength of the person that's... The weapon is considered wielded or tended by the activating character for all maneuvers and effects that target items. I don't know how to read that.
That target items.
Well, here. Does a dancing weapon add strength on damage?
That's a ghost opening a door.
It's considered wielded or tended by the activating character for all maneuvers and effects that target items. Got it. So that's specifically for
its saves and CMD.
Yep. Yep.
I think it's just Bab. I don't know about the damage to strength.
I'd be quite happy with Ghoul Lord's headband.
Yeah, the D&D nerds are fighting about it in the chat thread, and it comes quite strongly on the strength, and I would assume.
Like, do you get sneak attack if you're a rogue?
I believe the answer to that's the other question in this. There's sneak attack, fighter feats, and strength score. Those are the 3 questions being discussed. And then Paladin Smite and bonded weapon abilities.
It's kind of following you around, right? I'm almost saying yes, but I might be...
So the reason why I would hesitate from saying yes is like, well, how much does dancing cost? Is the question, because it's doubling your number of. It's because it doubles your number of attacks per round. Right.
Yep.
And if it could, if it doubles your damage output on a +4 weapon, how does that compare to other things that, like a speed weapon that costs how much?
Yeah, I would say you wouldn't be able to use
+4.
feats.
A speed weapon is a +3 weapon, so I don't think.
I thought it was +4.
Considering a speed weapon will give you 1 attack per round, this thing will give you friggin'.
Doubling your number of attacks would probably be insane. So it's Bab plus the plus in the blade.
Right, is that it's bonus to hit, and its damage would be 2d6 plus 5.
Which a giant greatsword is what, 3d6 plus 5?
Yeah.
It's still significant. You can crit with it.
I think just having it for bypassing DR is a good thing. And that it does other stuff is cool.
Well, you guys decide. Who does it go to?
Yeah.
Because Lemmy-O can basically, when he zips back, can take a bunch of the stuff that belongs to you guys, the party that he's with.
Yep. And I can carry 30 pounds.
Alright. What we're going to do first is go through this and pull out all the stuff that we know we don't want.
Okay.
Okay? So the Solar plates, I don't think we care about a +5 set of full plate that's large.
Nope.
Unless we want to torture Altagar.
No.
Do it, monk, do it.
+1 flaming greatswords, I don't think we care about.
No.
Disrupting Warhammers.
Our disrupting is just smashing its bits. unless we're expecting to fight some undead horde.
Yep. Don't care.
We're not. I mean, disrupting is good, but not that good. A +1 wounding triple flail.
No.
Don't care.
And I think that is a big one. Don't care. +1 crossbow is not needed.
Ignore.
Ring of protection is a sell.
Yeah.
Unholy symbol destroy.
We might smash. The Demon King of Ghouls is not something we like.
No, we don't. Like,
No, everybody
Yeah, break it.
smash. The Ghoul Lord's headband, wisdom and charisma.
Altagar can use it.
You only have a +2 wisdom item.
I don't have a +2 wisdom item.
What do you have in your head?
Nothing.
What the fuck's wrong with
There
you?
you go.
Because I haven't had money.
Lemmy,
Yeah.
what are you wearing on your head? Because you're about to be slapped.
What is Lemmy wearing on his head?
Yes.
A sec.
When you got the +8 wisdom item, what did you do with your existing wisdom item?
Hold on.
I think he kept it because it's also his phylactery.
Yeah. My head.
Give the +8 wisdom item.
Wait, no, this is a. It's an int item. My head. This is an int item.
Okay.
Is this a headband or a head slot?
It doesn't matter.
Headband.
Where is your?
Is it headband?
Your old wisdom item is okay. You've got 2 wisdom
It's
items.
+4. It's my phylactery.
All right. You suck.
I
Right.
didn't know I was gonna get an epic item.
Altagar. You wisdom item.
It is what
fine.
it is.
So that.
Well, I mean-
Altagar. No big deal.
Yeah.
The grinning skull does something terrible once per day. It's a kind of cool buckler thing.
You throw it at people and it fingers of death them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful.
Like a mask of the skull. It's a +4 bone buckler on top of that.
Yeah. So it's a +5 shield bonus.
Can Azildan use this?
Azildan can use bucklers.
No.
Oh no, he's a monk.
He's a buckler.
He's a monk.
Shit.
I think
Sell
Ukher
it.
might actually take that.
All right. Scythe, sell it.
Finger of death people for funsies. Ukher's always used shield spells, but I suppose he can use a buckler. It's not sell. We'll just leave it there for now. We don't know who it is, but it's not sell. Soul Thresher is a sell, I think,
It's a +1 d6 to channel negative energy.
unless is somebody planning on channeling
Oh,
3 per day.
What is it? Sorry, +1 to D6 to channel negative energy. Azildan can use that.
Okay. So we'll put Azzy by that.
And you've got a coup de grace weapon if you need it.
Yep.
It'll be way better on your bow. What are your bow? The Denrir of Death looks awesome.
The denier.
Denrir. Pretty certain that's pronounced Denrir.
The denier. The +3 ring of protection and the ring of curing basically allows you to increase any conjuration healing spell. Its upper limit by 2 levels. So you could do
So
a 170 point heal spell or a 1d8 plus 7.
Cure light wounds is 1d8
Cure
plus
light
7.
wounds. Yeah.
What's your ring of protection, Lemmy?
Moment. Rings. 2.
Does it do anything else?
2.
Alright. Sounds like a Lemmy item. Hell's
Should I grab it?
I'm just putting a name beside it for now.
Okay. Hell's Crutch. This is what a Staff of Necromancy does. Cause Fear, Ghoul Touch, Halt Undead, Enervation, Waves of Fatigue, and Circle of Death.
Actually, mine. Donovan doesn't like undead things, so and Waves of Fatigue is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll put Donovan beside that. Also, he talked to Hell. Hell talked to me.
It's got 10 out of 10 charges in it, and it's almost like it was just waiting there for you guys.
Yeah. Suspicious.
The Scarab of Protection, 12 times can absorb negative energy attacks. And it
That's
also
awesome, too.
also grants the possessor spell resistance 20.
Who doesn't have SR? Ability to get SR.
Lots of people know this, right? I think that's something we keep. No, certainly no.
It's a next lot though, right?
It's a next lot.
Oh.
Donovan would like to actually legend lore Hell's Crutch, but he'll do that later.
Crutch, not crotch.
Well, I could legend lore Hell's Crotch too. It'll just take a little bit
Hell's Sword
longer.
and a Half was a +4 longsword, also a 9 live stealer with a slightly higher DC.
Yeah. So this is the one that like steals souls, so they can't come back.
On a critical hit,
It's
you have
also
to
an
make a
evil
fort
aligned
save to
weapon.
avoid dying, and no, it's just
No, if you're good and you touch it, you get negative levels.
yep. It's a
Although-
it's a fort save when you get crit.
What's funny is Ukher could hold the friggin' the Holy Avenger over the tits he has in the one hand, the Sunblade in one hand, and a 9 life stealer in the other. I mean, I'm a neutral.
I don't have 2 weapon fighting feats, but I'm a neutral.
It doesn't matter. I'm strong. Is anybody particularly in on that? I think because for me that one's weird.
Oh,
In fact,
no,
that one's weird
none of
enough
you
that I
guys.
think we don't sell it, but it goes into the pile of weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Clubs of Sea who wants to buy it and then kill them.
they take their stuff.
It draws the life force of the opponent, so it's almost like maybe their life force is in the sword.
Well,
It does it 9 times. It doesn't actually say what that means, but it
well,
can do, it can do
so
it
let's
9
say
times.
we fight another big evil Titan thing. We might be able to use that to like try to absorb the power instead of giving giving Mr. Man horns, stuff like that. Like we might find a use for it.
Gloves of swimming and climbing.
Those are interesting sounding. I remember them being underwhelming. They are +5 on swim and climb checks. It'll fill a glove slot. The Brilliant Energy Ring.
Which is
Altagar.
Brilliant ring.
Brilliant Ring. Sorry.
Yeah.
There isn't even energy in there. Just don't mind me.
What's his other ring slot?
What's your other ring?
He's wearing a minor
It's
artifact
a ring of
on one.
protection.
Ring of Protection plus what?
I have really bad connection
Plus
with you
4.
guys.
Ring of Protection plus 4?
With once per day I can scry.
Oh, he's
Would
wearing
you
Vargon's ring.
Unaware of the slave's ring, yeah. Vargon's master ring.
Would you prefer a Ring of Protection plus 2 that had minor spell storing in it?
No. My AC is shit enough as it is.
Alright. Who wants to have the minor spell storing ring? I do.
Take it, spellcaster boy.
No. Ukher.
Alright, we'll take it.
I mean, like, just... Okay, we'll keep that. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, there's a bunch of people who want that.
The staff of heavens and earth.
Staff of Heavens and Earth is Gust of Wind, Stone Shape, Airwalk, Control Winds, Spike Stone. Is that something Lemmy would want, or is that a sell?
Yeah, I mean, I can just have it on me and use it. I don't have to equip it.
I think you have to bond with which staff you want at the beginning of the day. Or is that for just
it-
recharging? I think maybe you can just wander
I think you have to
around.
bond with it to recharge it.
Yep.
So yeah, any staffs or wands on me, I can just use. I don't have to grab or. So
Okay. And then let's-
unless you guys want to sell it,
the Staff of Souls is a bit Ukher.
Actually, this one looks pretty legit. Death Watch, Detect Undead, Gentle Repose, Death Ward, Speak with Dead.
That's pretty legit. Yeah.
That's a good staff. This is a utility staff. We're keeping it.
Yeah, it feels like one of the staffs should go to one of the clerics and the other one to the other.
Yeah.
Between Lemmy
So
and...
the two clerics. The Spectacles of Understanding. Donovan wants those.
Okay, you're keeping
Cool.
them.
So,
You put 'em on
they're not being
Gamekeeper.
sold.
The King's Cloak, the Cloak of Resistance +3, Cape of the Mountebank as a secondary power.
It's an excellent cloak for somebody to bump up to a +5.
That's a good idea.
You know.
So who wants the Monty Bank power?
Altagar's already got it.
The Shloomp.
And Azildan can hop and Dimension Door, so
Okay.
probably best it
teleport.
goes to someone else.
And Greater Teleport.
And teleport, yeah.
Midwick, I'm looking at you.
And Abundant Step.
I've got a the Thimble Mist Cloak, which is Cloak of Displacement minor. That's Midwick.
And what's your resistance item?
Oh. Yeah. Resistance. Vest resistance +5.
Okay.
So somebody else.
Zildan can use a Vest or
So
no.
if I was you,
Who's you?
Lokrik
Midwick.
doesn't have a cloak, and his resistance item is +2 vest.
Well, give him
God
that.
damn it,
upgrade that, yeah.
so
takes it.
well, what I would say is have Midwick pay to get this thing upgraded, and then have Midwick give his resistance item to Azildan, who I don't think has a +5 resistance item, and hand me down.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, so then hand me down Azzy's resistance item to Midwick.
Okay, that sounds
to
too
Lokrik.
complex for me to keep track of, so you're keeping it. Got it.
We're keeping it. Yes, we're keeping it for sure.
Felon's Diadem. This was the wizard that was part of, what is his name? King Trud's band that tried to kill one of the Lenorms. You found his fire staff
right.
and his circlet. It's
Appraise,
got a
use magic
and
device.
use magic device in it.
It's got use magic device and appraise. It's a downtime item and a how does this work item. We're keeping it.
Okay. Felon's
I could
Staff of
probably use
Fire
that.
and Flame is a +1 flaming / masterwork quarterstaff. It sheds light as a continual torch upon command as a move action. It is also a Staff of Fire, which has a 3 per day Rod of Lesser and Power spell, but it only affects fire descriptor spells
Mm-hmm.
that come out of the staff or that come out of the person who did it.
Yeah. Ahmed just said, "I don't want the staff," and he disappeared.
It feels like this goes on Donovan, who is the only other character that uses fire spells. Am I correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
and Mythic Fireball's on my list to learn. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Handy Haversack,
There we go.
Can never get enough.
Pearl of Power,
Can never get enough.
Felon's Rod of Alarm, 3 per day, an 8-hour alarm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Felon's Spellbooks,
Yeah,
go all
sell
the
it.
way up to Mind Blank.
No. We keep mind blank.
Burn it for firewood.
Ahmed.
Look at all the magic book burns in blue and green.
So the Candle of Invocation goes on friggin' Lemmy.
Yeah, I'll take that crap.
The Winter Doll.
Winter Drawl goes on Lokrik.
No R there.
I will. You can't police my words, Marty. It's a censorship.
Oh,
I
right,
say
because
things how I want to say them.
Exactly, because reading is now.
Censorship. He's censoring my culture. Racist.
You're such a linguist.
Azzy, do you want a greater slaying arrow, slayer arrow of dragon? Dragoon?
Yeah, I think that,
You're a
that would be
literalist.
handy.
Don't confine me to the definitions of words and pronunciations.
The swimmer's belt is interesting, although I don't think anybody would actually use it.
The guy wearing full plate might.
Guy wearing full... What is Locric's belt?
No, Midwick.
What's Midwick's
Does
swim
Midwick
check?
have a belt?
My swim check.
And what's your hand slot?
Locric has a +4 strength belt. He's not giving that up.
Exactly. This is a +2
My
on swim
swim-
checks. You could lose that plus...
My
you could get
swim is +5.
What's your belt?
My belt +2 dex. I should really up my dex. I have +2 dex.
No,
Hands.
You don't want to trade that.
I
in.
have Hands of the Mage. Why does Midwick have Hands of the Mage? You throw this in the garbage.
You should put on the gloves of climbing and swimming and throw those in the garbage, yes.
Copy and paste those back to the treasure sheet because somebody might
Yeah.
want them.
Okay, so by the-
Where are you?
Weird gloves, I will stick Midwick.
Where's the weird gloves?
Don't touch that sheet. Just put it at the top of the bottom.
Okay, top.
Okay, the swimmer's belt is a cell. Diadem of the Nereid Queen. Circlet of Power. Rings of Charming. Belt of Dexterity. The Slave Ring. Do we want to... Because, like, I'm pretty certain Altagar's hand isn't popping off. Alright. A +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma Circlet with Circlet of Persuasion and swim checks.
No, good, thanks.
Good.
It's a super good item, but I think it's a sell item right now.
Yep,
Because
we're all good.
we're
No
all...
one's giving up their slot, yeah.
No one's giving up a slot for that. I mean, Donovan has that power across 2 items, but he's got a higher charisma item, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's no go. So we'll put a Smith. The Circlet of Power, a +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma with Lesser Rod of Empower 3 times per day.
No. Again.
Again, nope. Rings of Charming, I've already got mine. Locric's enhancement bonus to Charisma.
These are belts.
Yeah, I think it's got +4 or something.
+4.
Belt of Dexterity. Does anybody need a Dexterity belt?
Locric does not.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Give me 1 second.
What is the bonus?
I'm
+2?
going to figure out some XP while you got your mythic trial from the giant. He had a bunch of cronies.
Potions.
alright.
Potions.
So we've separated. We went through this. Oh, Paternia's gear. We're pretty certain Paternia's not coming back.
Nobody remembers who?
Do we want to keep her bow? I think we should keep her bow.
Sure, why not?
Where are you looking right now? I'm at potions and wands.
Paternia's gear.
There's a loot page and there's equipment page. Equipment's kind of like what you've already seized and cataloged and sorted.
And then we'll sell the spare bow and we'll sell the dagger. We will keep the healer's kits and the scrolls and the wands. Vest of resistance is one that is in the sell pile. Headband of Intelligence Dungeoneering. Probably keep that, just in case. Be like, oh, the bug monsters of Falsa Doom.
Log monsters.
It's dungeoneering. It's some sort of slimy thing.
All right, go ahead and like cut and paste all the cell things under cell pile dragon C. We'll just call it that.
All right, Mark, have you?
Yeah, I took all the stuff.
I guess this is no longer unidentified.
Have you made a thought on your +5 dancing greatsword and your +5 combo?
It's fine. I don't need it.
Do you need
My
the longbow?
+5 what? No.
You don't want a +5 composite longbow?
He will never use a longbow. Better off we sell it.
Who is he?
Altagar.
Okay. Alright. So you fought 3 more of those damn winter spirits. And then there was that
Yeah.
cleric, and then those 3 druids, they died pretty hard. And there was 1 for Mori Giant. You got the Mythic Trial.
Two elves. Or 2 casters.
Oh yeah, there were only 2 of them.
Simulacra.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Three druids, and then... The 3 or the 2? There were 2 druids.
There were 2 druids.
And then 2 simulacra. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good number. What do you want to call tonight? 8, 5.
Mopping up.
Holy shit, we won.
Yeah.
Titans down.
No buffs required.
Titans down. I like it. We can make it all fancy with an extra E at the end. Ooh.
Ooh, c'est gauche.
58,000 XP. Wow, big numbers.
Wow,
is it really a big number?
Yeah, last game was
deceptive.
74,000. The game before that was 15. Then we had a 24,000, and then an 8,000 the game before that. I remember being a really slow game.
So we're at
You know, some of my favorite games are those slow
280.
games.
Yeah, I'm not saying
You
it's...
get lots of nice role playing in and character development.
Yep.
Although when you're having a
280,000.
talk of like, oh, look how big my dick is. See, druids, I'm so powerful. And then like, oh, what's that shadow? Oh, God.
You guys are at 1,145,000, and you need
14 something.
1,432,000.
Yeah.
So the
We're
rate
about
of 50 grand a
280 off.
game, you're about 8 games away.
Okay.
Unless you have games like last game,
shit.
which is like 74 grand. The highest one that you had was 84 grand. That was this week in Ragnarok. Oh, that's where the Pit Fiends came out, and
Yeah, we
all
just.
those- all
That's
those
where it's
devils
like we
and-
learned that
yeah.
if you can just smack around devils. Oh, look, they're just stock devils.
if
Just
you
smack 'em around.
yeah, you create a pinch point where all the devils are coming through. That, and there were some other good things that happened. There was Azildan shit. Very cool. Yeah, I also gave you a CR award of your own level for good role playing and stuff.
All right.
It's down.
So the only question left is the of like major concern in terms of cache is the greatsword.
We already gave episode 61 a attack on Titan. We also called this one How to Army.
How to army.
How to Army was the name of it. Whoops.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
It was how to army. Don't worry, I showed him how to army. I'll bring him there. I will army for days.
I remember now.
Titans down. Yeah. I think you should carry a +5 weapon just to get through DRs.
Can he wield it?
Why not?
What?
Well, is he at a -4 non-proficient?
Oh no, he's proficient. He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Oh. Altagar's a fighter.
Yeah,
He's just
Right.
a
doesn't.
fighter monk.
All
Yeah,
defeats.
Why not carry it?
Sure.
It gets through all the DR and it can dance. Look, I'm dancing. When there's like lots of little gumbies or something.
Mhm.
You see his AOL?
It's a standard action to make it do a thing.
It's a
So,
standard
right.
action, and I like seriously. I think he's gonna.
Well, think about it this way. Only time he needs to be using his fists is full round attacks. Every other attack he makes in a round, including AOs, he can use his strength bonus from two-handing a friggin' sword.
Which does not really equate to the damage bonus I get for punching, though.
I don't know, man. With the
Yeah.
strength bonus for power attack, like all that added together, I don't know.
No.
That's just a big number, man. And then we'll get you.
Mind
Don't
you,
worry.
the +5 to hit might make a good difference. Yeah.
+5 to hit, getting through all the DRs, and then we can get you a bigger sword, man. If you need a bigger sword, we'll get you a bigger sword. It's not
I
a
can use
problem.
the bigger sword, actually.
Okay, we'll get you a 3d8 sword.
Can we grow it? Make it larger?
You do know that there is a giant forge out there that allows you to resize magic items, even the ones that have already been created.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go there and we'll ask them politely to make the sword bigger.
Or bring your own forger. Lokrik,
Yeah.
Make the sword
plug
bigger.
them into the forge and
Just plug them in.
guard
Little
them.
USB
guard
jack
'em.
and plug them in.
Right, yeah, plug and play.
So I think we'll keep that.
And there might be upgrades to make it use your strength. I could see that as like
Super
the near epic kind of stuff.
dancing.
Okay, I gave you guys some XP. I think downtime's going to take longer than like an hour, and this might be a good place to leave it.
Yeah.
We'll do downtime between the week, and then we'll summarize what it is that you guys do. You know what you're getting for your initial whack of cash. Unfortunately, the other whack of cash from not the ones you're putting in the sell pile right now. Like there's another one that's currently being sold. You'll get a little bit later, and then this one you'll get a little bit later, as it's like approximately 1,000 gold pieces per day of selling and buying. So we'll update the downtime sheets offline, and we will continue this next weekend. Next weekend we will have game. We're going to start a little bit later though, because I'm flying back from San Francisco earlier that morning. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually probably a good thing.
Okay. I've never been.
Right.
I got to go for work. Yeah.
There's lots of hills.
No. So cool. Good place to leave it. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my God, you caught up, random werewolf. That is insane. Kenny, Foxfire, Sharast, and the others who have joined. Let me just have a look. Kissifer again. awesome, Nick. Good to see you guys, you folks here. And we will do this again soon. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Peace. Hit him with the hammer.
Can't wait for next week. Fuck.
Are we just we're gonna see the is it game time yet email?
It's funny.
I'm expecting that one tomorrow.
I got the one like Thursday, or not even Thursday, freaking Sunday at 2.
Right. It's the email on Monday going, is it game yet? You know your week's going awesome.